This is a very complex issue. Generally speaking, it's hard for you to really prove that an independent contractor is truly independent, because most of the time in the clinic you're going to want to exert some control over them. If the IRS ever sees that you exert control over that independent contractor and that independent contractor fails to pay their taxes, you're going to find the IRS coming after you for that independent contractor's taxes, penalties, and interest. So you've got to be very careful when you do independent contractor agreements. Is it possible to do an independent contractor agreement with a massage therapist and do it legally? Yes. You have to make sure that you don't exert any control over them, and you have to make sure you don't run afoul of the Stark Law, the fee-splitting laws, and the anti-kickback laws. That's very hard to do under most contracts. So one way you can do it, though, is by doing a rental agreement for fair market value that exceeds 1 year. So in other words, what you charge for the rent cannot be in any way associated with how much, how many massage referrals they're getting from you or how much volume that they do. It has to be for fair market value, and you really should get the opinion of a realtor in before you enter into those agreements. You can probably tell that I really am not very crazy about independent contractor agreements, even though they're rampant in the chiropractic profession. I guess I've been down too many roads having to defend chiropractors for those agreements when there's really a much simpler solution, and that is just hire them. You can do all sorts of deals and percentage deals and stuff like that if they're part of a group practice. You don't run afoul of federal law. You don't have trouble with your taxes and stuff like that. It's just a lot simpler that way. So that's the way I generally recommend that clinics do this.